What is up, guys? We just had a baby. So, the quality is not going to be good and this is going to be short and sweet. But I am driving home right now. A little baby could use your prayers without getting into it. He's in the NICU and just needing to get healthier, get stronger, get better before he can go home. So, we'd love your guys' prayers. Thank you guys for tuning in every single week. This is a great opportunity for you to go back and listen to an old episode or listen to an episode maybe you missed, something like that to support the show. Each listen does help. If you want to continue to support the show, feel free to go in and give us 5 stars on Spotify, like the episodes on YouTube, listen to them, share episodes with friends. Every little thing you do to interact with the show, all those little things that you can do that take 5 seconds, like liking the show, doing those things, you don't even fully understand how much they actually do help. Because every time you 5-star a show, our show starts to show up in feeds more often. The more 5 stars we get, the more they boost the show, that kind of thing. The more comments, the more interactions, the more shares. Every single little thing, it helps to boost the algorithm, and the algorithm in today's social media / podcast world is king. So everything you do helps us with the algorithm. Outside of that, I don't really have much for conspiracy theories or crazy things to talk about today. Maybe tease you a little bit. In the next few weeks, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the JFK files, maybe a little bit more about RFK, maybe going into the Mothman a little bit. Circling back to some old episode topics to give you updates. There's a lot of things on the list for us, and there's going to be some great episodes coming. We're also going to have some guest hosts. While Courtney is at home with the baby, once he is home as well, she's going to be out of the show, so we're going to have some guest hosts. We already have 2 different people who've expressed interest, signed up, ready to go, going to host, going to be on with us. Both these people are awesome, and I can't wait. So there's a lot of things coming up. There's a lot of cool things coming. But till then, just to satiate you guys, because I know you need satiated. That sounded really awkward, but I can't go back and edit it, so it's stuck. Sorry about it. Anyway, 2 things. First thing, if you guys remember the Mountain Dew conspiracy theory that Courtney shared a few weeks ago about how basically every time a new flavor comes out, there's an event. Well, there's a couple new flavors that have come out. There's the purple something rather, purple storm, which is interesting. But also there's a flavor that's, I would guess it's exclusive to Taco Bell called the Dirty Baja Blast. That makes me think of like a dirty bomb or something like that. It's kind of crazy. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just a conspiracy theory. But the thing is, because of the JFK files and because of some of the CIA files that I've been looking into, I did discover that Pepsi, back in the day, worked with the CIA to overthrow the president of Chile because the Chilean president was making it difficult for Pepsi to bottle there, going to make it more expensive. And so literally Pepsi worked with the CIA to overthrow the Chilean government, basically. Pepsi owns Mountain Dew, so we know Pepsi works with our government quite a bit. Just a theory, just a thought. Another thing that the JFK files have told us is that no matter what your conspiracy theory is, there is just enough evidence within the JFK files to confirm your bias. If you think that it was all set up, if you think the driver was the gunman, if you think that it was Russia, if you think that there are more than one, if you think that the CIA did it, if you think that it doesn't matter what your thought process is, whatever your thought process is, there's just enough evidence within the JFK files to confirm that bias. And so that's kind of unfortunate because it's made everybody convinced they knew all along because they find evidence within it. And unfortunately, there's so much stuff there that I haven't made it through all of it. Maybe there's some stuff that I'm missing. There's 80,000 pages or whatever. I've been trying to make my way through it, but it's a lot of information. And so far, I feel like every bias, every conspiracy theory's been proven true. So that's unfortunate almost because it almost made it more complicated than anything. Yeah, leave it to our CAA to make things more complicated, right? Outside of that, man, just again, maybe that's enough for you to chew on for a little bit. The the stuff with the pyramid has been heating up, finding stuff underneath the pyramid. We talked about that episode last week. That there's been more and more releasings for that. They've actually released the video of what it looks like when they see the things underneath the pyramid, what they saw. It actually shows it underneath. It's actually really cool. You should look it up. I know I've posted it in the Discord. This is another time. This is a great time to join the Discord. Download Discord. If you don't have it, it's a fun app to communicate. It's not like if you don't know what Discord is, if you're thinking it's something like another social media app or something like that, I mean, it is social media, but it's not like a big mass social media. There's picture if Facebook groups were just Facebook groups. So you can join a server, quote unquote. So you join the BA Bigfoot server, and the only people you would talk to and communicate to are the people in that server. And then in that server, there's different threads like conspiracy theories, memes, jokes, updates, stuff from the episode. When we post it in a specific thread. So it's a little less addictive than social media. So if you don't use social media, Discord would be a great tool to keep in touch with the show without having to download social media. There's no like public, like your profile isn't like publicly, like you're not posting things to a public profile. You basically, your profile is what exists within the server and really only within that server. So try it out. Try it on for size. But outside of that, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. I know there's not the pomp and circumstance that a normal episode has. The volume, the audio quality is probably garbage, but I figured I'd post, let you guys know, no full episode this week due to circumstances within our life and things out of our control. But a little baby's here, and he's the most adorable thing in the world, and I can't wait to get back to see him. I'm going to pick up our other son right now, so that's what's giving me the time to record. But we all could use your prayers. Courtney could use your prayers as well. I mean, continued recovering from the procedure, just prayers. We could use your prayers. Definitely, we've had so many people reach out to us already, so many people praying for us. We feel it. We know God's with us, and in spite of the circumstances, our little baby boy is a miracle. The timing of things, and even though it's tough, and even though he's in the NICU, and even though it's hard, I can see God's hand through it all and just kind of protecting him. The timing of it. Courtney's intuition, knowing something was up, going in, and the doctors and the team at the hospital we were at, the crew that transported, everything along the way, just, he's a miracle. His life is a miracle. And I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to the doctors. A lot of education. They worked their butts off. They cared. And to each and every single one of them, they get credit. They get the credit from the effort they put in, the drive, the love, the compassion they showed my family through this. Every single one of them has made an impact to my life, and I am so grateful for each and every single one. Anyway, that's already out there, so I don't feel like recording this again, so I guess you get to hear that. Outside of that, love you guys. Okay, as always, stay your BA best. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, boost the algorithm, make this podcast go viral in the week that we take off. Do the things. It takes 5 seconds, and it seriously does make a big difference. All right. Okay, bye.